My dear people, this sharing has to do with relationship. Have you ever felt drained in a relationship without even fighting? Have you ever felt drained in a relationship without even fighting? This sharing is to make us to be able to know and understand certain red flags, okay? You know, it has to do with persons that can drain you not just through arguments and fights, but also through a lack of communication, lack of trust, lack of empathy, lack of apology, lack of acknowledgement, and even lack of fulfilling your love language. All those things are draining. The sharing is going to be emphasizing on the different red flags and how often they are found in quiet neglect and small overlooked actions that chip away many connections. That is what we are going to be sharing on in this video. And the question is, arguments and fights are not the only ways someone can drain you. Do you think that? Do you think so, that arguments and fights are the only way someone can drain you? I don't think so. Sometimes the quiet neglect that hurts the most is very draining. There are times where you can be in a relationship with someone. You expect some communication, you expect some exchange. You want to discuss certain pertinent things with the person. You want to share your story. You want to share how your day, your challenges, your excitements, your high moments and your low moments with that person, but the person is never available. They claim to be always busy. Those are already red flags. Those are ways to make you understand that this person is not interested in whatever relationship you are interested in. And those are the kind of relationships where if you keep enduring, you keep tolerating, and years are passing, you're wasting and losing your time. At the tail end of it, you come and start crying. I wasted 4 years. I wasted 5 years. I gave you 7 years of my life. My dear, if you're in such a relationship, I want to tell you that you are dating yourself. You're dating yourself. If they neglect your needs, if they are not there to communicate with, there are times you may want to share certain things. There is lack of communication. There is lack of trust. There is no empathy at all. When you want to talk about any challenges, they just lock up. Let me tell you, these things can slowly chip away all the connections that you think you have. And at times, the other party might be doing those things deliberately, but you're ignorant of all of those things. And at the tail end of it, you come saying that I gave you my time. No, you gave time to yourself because you were dating yourself. Start taking note of some of these red flags. It is the small overlooked actions or lack of them that show the real red flags. Start taking note of them. Pay attention to how they show up, not just in words, but in consistent actions. Some of these things, they do them repeatedly, and you may just be dumb and keep staying there thinking that you are with somebody. You are all to yourself. Remember, it's about being valued, not just being present. If somebody is there and you are there all the time, are you valued? You showing up for people who don't even care about the smallest things concerning you. Those are already red flags. You listening to me, have you ever experienced this kind of quiet neglect in your relationship? Start taking note of some of these things because they are red flags. Feel free to share some of the other things you can take note of in a relationship that may not last. Thank you.